also working developing news tonight out of Providence, where the firefighters union and the city were back in court today as the fire department battles back against a controversial scheduling overhaul put into place over the weekend.
Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us live now with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
The firefighters union was seeking a temporary restraining order to block those platoon changes. The judge denied that, but could still order both sides into arbitration.
So they have agreed to that.
Providence and its firefighters clashing in court. Over the weekend, a new platoon structure was implemented. Now firefighters are working an average of 56 hours a week, up from 42, with an 8% pay increase. The city says it has a management right to reorganize and make any changes necessary for that reorganization. The city has also argued the firefighters' contract is invalid and unenforceable. But the firefighters union says the contract is valid, and the firefighters say if they're forced to work 33% more hours, their paychecks should increase 33%.
That really right now is there's a major disagreement we have with the city of Providence.
Today, the firefighters union also filed a lawsuit asking the court to toss the firefighters' pension settlement.
We think both the consent decree is valid and the contract's valid, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have one invalid and the other one valid. They're either both valid or they're both invalid.
Paul Dowdy, the president of the firefighters union, estimates if the city loses that case, its unfunded liability would grow by nearly $200 million, and payments into the pension system would increase by about $22 million each year.
I think the mayor's made a colossal mistake, and unfortunately the outcome may bring the city to the brink of bankruptcy and into bankruptcy.
Mayor Jorge Elorza says the change from 4 platoons to 3 will save the city about $5 million each year. The mayor has said repeatedly he believes the city is on firm legal footing. Late this afternoon, we received a statement from his office saying the solicitor's office is fully prepared to move forward with this case. Now, coming up new at 6, we'll tell you why the president of the firefighters union believes this whole thing is political. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Now, new developments in the Providence firefighter staffing feud. The city has restructured the schedule in an effort that the mayor says will save money, but the union is not happy with the increased work week and took the issue to court today to try and stop it. And new at 6, why the union's president believes all of this is political. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us now live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
The president of the firefighters union says he believes firefighters are being targeted because they've been critical of the mayor. Mayor Jorge Elorza says overtime costs at the fire department got out of control, so he decided to restructure the fire department. Now firefighters are working an average of 56 hours a week, up from 42, with an 8% pay increase.
It's kind of like a shot below the belt.
Paul Dowdy is the president of the firefighters union. We caught up with him as the city and the firefighters were gearing up for another hearing in court.
He's singling out the firefighters while at the same time he gave absentee landlords $1 million tax break. And that's not a city that's in desperate situation. That seems to me the mayor that wants to take care of the people that supported him and attack the people that didn't.
So this is all politics to you?
I think it is. I think it's personal. I think it's political. We've sent out mailers that weren't flattering of the mayor. No other union did that. So we think that's the distinction, and that's what's really driving this attack.
Elorza says the change from 4 platoons to 3 will save the city about $5 million each year. So far, a spokesperson for the mayor has not responded to our request for comment about Paul Dowdy's claims. Now, here in court today, the judge denied the firefighters' request for a temporary restraining order against those platoon changes, but he could still order both sides into arbitration. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.